deep, never-ending abyss on the edges of Isle o' Hags. Seems like something straight out of another game. Just a blank, endless abyss. And you're just on the precipice between life and death. All it takes is just a plummet to, I guess, an ocean below. I mean, this is an island, so I can only assume that turquoise space down there is an ocean. But, yeah, definitely want to steer clear of that. Who knows what dangers lie in those briny depths. Yeah, foreshadowing. Hey, paisanos! This is TinGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Tooie! So, in the last part, we took on the boss of Witchy World, Mr. Patch, a strange, wobbly, inflatable thing. That's seriously a subname. And we returned to Glitter Gulch Mine to grab one more Jiggy, now that we learned the split-up ability. And that's not all. We used the split-up ability to open this door right here. And we also dropped in on Honeybee once again for a life extension. Okay, and that too, but more importantly, honey extension, so yeah. Okay, so yeah. Alright, in we go. To a brand new section of Isle o' Hags altogether. Cliff Top. Alright. And like with each new area of Isle o' Hags, there's bound to be a silo for jam jars to teach us a new egg ability. And only 200 notes, how generous. Alright, let's learn. The ice eggs. Freezing cold, but that's the price for launching eggs of solid ice. Alright, ice eggies. I basically have nothing else, but yeah, ice eggs. That'll be all. Dismissed! Alright. Actually, I like that sound effect they make. Okay, so yeah. It's time for this ogre to chill out. Alright. What killed the minions? The ice eggs! Alright. Maybe if I try an ice egg fire egg combo, it would probably... Nah, whatever. Okay, so there's a solid mumbo pad here and a set of train tracks, so yeah, just need to open these and Chuffy will be able to come onto Isle o' Hags territory. Chuffy is enjoying the attractions of Witchy World. And yeah. Can't really do much about the train just yet, but enjoy the textures of the sliding doors. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so let's find that switch. I do believe it's right over there, so let's grab our way over there and hopefully avoid any perilous flora or fauna phenomenon creeping out of the walls. No, seriously, what are those things? Anyway, here we go. Press the train switch, and another train stop is open. Alright. So Chuffy can now come to Isle o' Hags if need be. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need Mumbo's help on the Isle o' Hags for a certain task later on, but for right now, that pad's basically useless. Alright. Ah! No! Stop it! Ah! Stop! Okay. I have to say it. I have to say it. This is a perfect opportunity. Ruining the moment. What did the dinosaurs? The ice eggs! There, I said it. I regret nothing. I know it's corny, I know it's cheesy, I don't care. I love it. Okay, so here's Mumbo's skull on Isle of Hags. So now I need to find a stinking Globo to help us out, but first let's open up the silo here. Alright, another shortcut. Wonderful. Okay, easy. Don't want to get too cocky here. Okay, so this will be the gateway to our next world, Tooie Lagoon. Lagoon. Okay, it's a silent E. Come visit the charming resort of Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Hire a wave racer from Blubber's shop at Pano's or drop in at Jolly's for a refreshing ginger beer. Fun for all the family. Alright, sounds like a good time. But we'll be in there in just a sec. I think... Oh, staircase down to something good. Another beautiful, shiny button to press. It's made of stone. And that reveals a long causeway across the chasm. To wherever that is. Okay. So that'll be an entrance to a future world for us. Okay, so yeah, we may cross now. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, the only clue that they give us for this next world is fire and snow. So yeah, it's a world half boiling hot and half freezing cold. Okay. Ooh, I hear one of those mischievous globos giggling. Okay, so just grab a few more musical notes. Alright, so yeah. Alright, that's right. There you are. Okay, so... Okay, put the freeze on the prehistoric pests. Alright, chill out. I am gonna enjoy the ice eggs. Okay, so... Enough with the corny freezy puns. Let's enter into Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Nah, we've got full health, so let's just ignore that one. Okay, so later we'll find out what's up there, but we're gonna need a special ability to allow us to traverse the walls, so... Okay, so... let us see... We'll hold on to the Jinjo for right now. So yeah, there's only one ordinary Jinjo, but for Humbawamba back in Pine Grove, there's this super rare, one-of-a-kind Mega Globo we need to find, and that's in a place all its own. But we'll get to that in due time. For now, let's just enjoy a trip by the sea. So yeah, we can't go to Treasure Trove Cove in this game, but we can at least get go down here to the next best thing. Avast, ye hearties! Welcome to Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Alright. A quaint seaside village with a cheery shanty. So yeah, I love the music here. Really gives you a sense that you're by the sea, but it's all good. here, so... There's no threats, there's no baddies, there's just good nautical nonsense to be had. Yeah, he's not here, so... But, there's plenty to do here, so yeah. So yeah, like these conspicuous rocks in the ground. Okay, so let's give him a quick drilling. Alright. Okay. This is a doubloon! They are the only currency accepted in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Oh great, Jam Jars is turning into Gruntilda. Doubloon and Lagoon. He's got the rhyming bug. I honestly missed that. Alright, so let's drill for more gold. Alright, 2 gold doubloons! I just had to. I mean, seriously, right there, it was right there. 2 gold doubloons, I had to do that SpongeBob meme, so sue me. Okay. Ooh. Not only that, but we can also spring upward for... Okay, so... Okay, not... Okay, so we gotta shed some ballast, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah. Central monument here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, Jolly Roger Lagoon. So yeah, just a giant stone monument here. Eh. There's no respect for any historical landmarks in this kind of game. Time to call the demolition crew. And shatter this thing into a million pieces. Alright. And reveals more split-up pads. Goody. Okay, so Kazooie can now leap up even higher without Banjo weighing her down. No offense to Banjo, but he really does need to go on a diet. Alright. Bring on that sweet gold. So yeah, just... I really do miss Treasure Trove Cove. I mean, no offense to this place, but it just kind of lacks that charm that Treasure Trove Cove had. I mean, it's this... I'm not dissing on Jolly Roger's Lagoon at all, but, well, as we progress later into this level, it'll start to feel a bit more like a level worthy of being in this game. It's just that, as much as I do love this game, but, I have to admit that Banjo-Kazooie had more of a charm to it, that this one is admittedly kind of lacking. It's not that this is any less of a game that I love as from my childhood. It's just, you gotta admit that some of the areas don't really have that same charm that the first game had. But that's just my opinion. Alright, so I think that's enough gold, so let's pop in and meet some of the locals here. Alright. Wave Racer Higher, I think this is what it's called. Okay, so let us get some more gold booty, and then pop into the Turtle View Cave. Alright. Alright, more booty. Alright. Okay, so... Oh. Forget it, punk! You won't be needed to learn this one! Just Flea Girl there! Oh. Oh. Yeah. Flea Girl? Come on. Okay, so yeah, this is Kazooie's solo defense move. So let's go ahead and get her equipped with the ability to defend herself when she's all by herself. Alright. Okay, so Banjo knows the pack whack, but Kazooie's defenseless when she's away from him, so... Which makes no sense, because she can perfectly do beak abilities when she's in her bag, in his bag, so... So why are we learning a move at... Never mind. Alright, so... What is Kazooie's solo? Wing Whack! You've lost the safety that Banjo brings! Defend yourself now with your wings! Whirl them around by pressing B! A useful attack, I think you'll agree! That'll be all. Dismissed! Oh! Oh. I don't know if that's gonna require surgery, but that looks like it sure freaking hurt. You're gonna be feeling that one in the morning, soldier. Okay, so Kazooie now has the ability to defend herself. Alright. Alright. Karate wings! Karate chop! Hiya! Okay, and that's not all. She can pirouette like a ballerina of chaos. I just love her battle cry when she does that. Alright. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and meet some of the locals. So yeah, Wave Racer Higher. We're bound to meet a familiar face from the first game in here. Okay, Blubber's Wave Racer Higher. Okay, so yeah, Captain Blubber, remember him? Okay, so yeah, poor guy's down his luck again. But, don't worry, he doesn't have any gold that's, trapped under the hull of his marooned ship, so... Boo-hoo-hoo! So yeah, it's called Captain Blubber for more than one reason here. Alright, well, may as well check up on him. Ahoy there! It be your old shipmate, Captain Blubber. How ye going, me hearties? Bit of a hard day, really. Aye, these adventures are all the same. So many places to go and things to find. Beat standing around, though. How's business, Blubberguts? Not good, landlubbers. All me wave racers are shipwrecked, and the last one was eaten by a fish yesterday. Perhaps we can lend you a doubloon or two. Nah, shipmates. But I will sell ye me last possession for just one doubloon. How about it, me hearties? Do you want my last possession for one doubloon? So yeah, this is the only world that's exclusive to the commands yes and no. It's in place of... So yeah, as you can see, it's nautical terms, like aye, Captain, or nah, Captain, in place of yes or no. So let's go with nah. Bilge rats! Well, come back and see me if yours do. Okay, so... Yeah, sorry to pass up on that golden opportunity, but we're interested. Do you want my last possession for one doubloon? Aye, Captain. Arr, ye's a good un, Banjo. Have a look inside this here crate. Thanks, shipmates. I'll be off to Jolly's for their quiz night. There'll be 1,000 doubloons for your grabs, and if I win, I'll be having me a fine new flying machine. Okay, you had me at 1,000 doubloons. Okay, turbo trainers. Okay, running shoes. That was your last possession? You don't even... Those shoes won't even fit you! And you don't even run! You must have gotten them on loan from somebody else. Alright! Up we go! Into the rafters. Okay. Okay, another greenie! So yeah, we got ourselves a pair of useless training shoes. Goody. Well, on the plus side, at least we only had to pay him 1 doubloon. Imagine if we had to pay him like 20. Okay, so yeah, these wave racers are no good, so that's a real shame. So yeah, I think it was riding this one at the end of Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, well, may as well go for a run. Since we have these... Okay, so I guess Kazooie better make like the second coming of Jesus and walk on water. Or run on water. All the way to this cave with a red Jinjo. Okay. So, only 3 more for that family. Alrighty. Show me the gold. Show me the doubloons in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Okay, so... Alright, a deep cavernous abyss, but we probably shouldn't go too deep lest we run out of air. That could spell disaster. Alright. So yeah, Captain Blubber's moved from Treasure Trove Cove all the way to here. So yeah, he mentioned something about Jolly Roger, so let's pop in on him and see what he's all about. Okay. Let's drink up at Jolly's. Alright. So it looks like a frog and a beret, so... Jolly's. Short and sweet. Alright. Okay, so, so this was my very first introduction to a gay character in... It flew right over my head as a kid, but, I had no... I was just thinking he was just a weirdo, but, he is in fact gay, so, well, you'll find out when, you talk to him.
Oh, hello there. I'm Jolly Roger, town mayor and proprietor of this lovely Harborside Inn.
We'd like a ginger beer, please.
I'd love to oblige, but I'm less than jolly at the moment, as my partner's gone missing.
That's a shame. Now how about that drink?
Kazooie!
Oh, sorry. Where did you last see her?
She was out on a wave racer earlier yesterday evening. I heard a big gulping noise, and when I got outside, she was gone.
Perhaps she was eaten by a vicious sea demon.
Oh, I hope not. It's happy hour soon, and I'll be needing some help. Would you like to rent a room? It's half price at 2 doubloons, as this naughty mole has dug a hole in the corner of it. How about it?
Nah, no, matey.
That's a shame. I was hoping you'd deal with that rodent rascal.
Alright, change my mind.
My partner still hasn't returned, you know. Would you like to rent a room? It's half price at 2 doubloons, as this naughty mole has dug a hole in the corner of it. How about it?
Hey!
Okay, big boy, show me the money. Lovely. I'll just open the door for you, okay?
Okay, but please don't follow me into the room, for God's sake.
Cheers! But how can you possibly sleep while my partner is still missing?
So, yeah, I'm completely oblivious to that as a kid. But, I mean, the term big boy should have been just... I mean, come on. But, I know better now, so... Alright, so yeah, specialty is ginger beer. Personally, I would not recommend it. I tried it one time at, like a soda testing place. I took a drink of it. It tasted strong. So yeah, I'll stick with root beer, or just very rarely Budweiser or something like that. But this is the family-friendly version of alcoholic beverages. But just wait until the next game that Rareware will cook up. Alright, yes. So yeah, plenty of booze in Conker's Bad Fur Day, but for right now, let's just take a look at the menu. Today's specials will be salty dumplings for $3, Toad in the Hole $4, Seaman's Surprise at $5. Suspicious on the term Seaman, but I won't dwell on that too much. But yeah, these prices would be at least twice that amount by today. Don't I know it? Inflation's just a freaking bitch. Indeed. Alright, so we got another Jam Jar style right here. So let's learn another move. Sub-Aqua Egg Aiming. When in the water and baddies attack, this new move will let you shoot back. Press C for the aiming sight, followed by a Z to start a fight. That'll be all. Yes, missed! Okay, good. The hatch didn't close immediately. Alright. And you might hear somebody drinking in the background. Okay, so... Oh, okay, cool. We get the water bed. Sweet. It feels like a water bed. Okay, so yeah. This seems like a little cozy hotel room for the night. Alright, so... back here, we actually find a very obscure fellow. Avast there, ye scurvy dogs! I be Captain Black-Eye, fearless pirate and scourge of the seas. You're looking a tad wobbly there, Blackie. Just a touch of seasickness, ye filthy rats.
Seasick? Some pirate you are.
Watch your tongue, buzzard! Okay, so this guy was apparently going to be one of the main characters for Project Dream, which was the original concept for Banjo-Kazooie. But apparently, Rareware had some developmental changes, and the characters became a barren bird. And look at that! Some pics of Treasure Trove Cove, including one of the pink egg from the Shark Food Islands. So yeah, this is a place that has so many callbacks to the good old days. Alright. Well, I think that's as good enough an introduction as any to this place. So yeah. There's still a bunch more to do, but I think for right now we basically dipped our toes, for lack of better terms, into the sea. So yeah, with the combination of the stuff we had to endure on Isle of Hags, I think this will be a good stopping point. We haven't collected any jiggies yet, but that's gonna change. Alright, there's still plenty more to explore in Jolly Roger's Lagoon in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Banjo Tooie, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And wonder how crazy Jolly's quiz night is, with the mention of that by Captain Blubber, who oddly enough we never see again after. Well, we do see him, but only at the very, very end of the game, like after we defeat the final boss. So yeah. That sea hippo is quite an enigma, isn't he? He appears once and then he's gone in a flash. The instant we help him out, he's just gone. Just out doing his own adventure, I guess.